the latest controversy between the West Indies Cricket Board and its players is not settled by Valentine's Day. WICB CEO Michael Muirhead hinted at the possibility last night on CBC's cricket talk show Mid-Wicket on Q100.7 FM. He was responding to a letter sent yesterday by Windies T20 captain Darren Sammy that requested an urgent meeting to discuss the proposed pay cut in tournament fees for the upcoming World T20. Now, under the new ICC dispensation, which starts with the World T20, payments are now spread out and distributed over an 8-year cycle rather than being paid in a lump sum and attributed to one event. Therefore, the board has reportedly asked the players to take a 75% pay cut. This would mean that all players in the World Cup squad would now be paid some $21,000 instead of the $135,000 they are usually paid for high-profile tournaments. Muirhead said the players were well aware of the impending pay cuts months ago.
There is no strike pending. What is pending is that certain players may not make themselves available, but there is no strike pending. It is interesting that it is 12 days for their travel that we receive this request, so to speak, where they have had possession of the terms under which we would engage them some 9 months ago, and we had not had any dissenting voices until yesterday. It begs the question as to what the motive may be, and I can only say that we have acted in good faith and we have been very transparent and we have laid down what was to be had by these players. We went through a process, a very rigorous process over many days. We were in a retreat in Barbados, and we got those players together who were present, and just for numbers' sake, 5 of the current squad were in that number, and we presented it in hard copy, and what we presented was remuneration at every level, every dollar that the WICB would pay and how we would pay, how much that would be, whether it be you be a franchise player, whether you be playing in a bilateral home series, away series, ICC tournament, whether you are injured. It addressed every aspect of remuneration for every player falling under the WICB umbrella. Now, we had everybody had a chance to discuss that, and there was very little dissension, so to speak. We eventually had it also disseminated by way of email to all the players, the international players, and we also sent it to the territorial boards and franchises and asked that they disseminate it to their players.
When will it end? The Knapsack Championship is seen as a breeding ground for Barbados track and field athletes. With names like Obadele Thompson and Akila Jones passing through this competition, there is the need for young and upcoming athletes to aspire to make their mark on the international stage. In the light of this, Knapsack organizers have embarked on a new and exciting incentive.
Knapsack is going to be introducing the Knapsack Hall of Fame. We have already identified certain athletes that we will be inducting to this Hall of Fame that have gone on to represent Barbados internationally, and we expect that this is a way that the public of Barbados would see that we honor our athletes, but it also serves as something that will help motivate future generations of Knapsack athletes, and it will inspire them to really stay involved in sport, have a love of sport, and continue to work hard towards their dreams.
With the National Stadium currently closed to renovation, the Hall of Fame, which will be officially launched at a later date, will be temporarily housed at the museum in the Barbados Olympic Association's headquarters in Wildy. Station Hill Cavaliers and Barbados Hilton Resort Warriors are off to winning starts in the 2016 Cooperators General Insurance Basketball Premier League. Last night at the Wildy Gym, they registered wins against Combined Schools Tridents and Burger King Clapham Bulls respectively. Now, incidentally, both the Cavs and the Warriors are scheduled to clash on Saturday in the BABA Knockout Finals. CBC's Damian Best reports.
This is BABA League action. Station Hill Cavaliers in green playing Combine School Tridents. Active in the paint here is Kevin Seeley, gets the offensive board. At the opposite end, Tridents trying to get their offense going. Nikolai Burton in the trenches. The high layup off the window had 11 points. But this first half belonged to the Cavs, up by as many as 16, 41-25. Darren Hunt capping off the fast break. Then the man with the hot hands, Jemai Puckrin, mid-range jumper, count it, led all scores with 17. Tridents, not a bad way to start the league, warming to the occasion. That's a beauty there from Andrew Eiffel, steps into the two-pointer, 10 points to his credit. Well, let's head to the second half then. Puckrin still living the good life, unchallenged. Eye candy, two more. Then Seeley having his way, all access pass to the rim. Cavs up 64-36 after 3 quarters. Now everybody coming to the party in the second half for the Cavs. Side Norville drops in another double. He had 14. Tridents, some positives in the second half. Left-hand teardrop from Kadeem Bathwaite, effective. However, this one was just a formality. Cavs came in the 86-53 win over the Tridents. Game number 2, Barbados Hilton Warriors versus Clapham Bulls in orange. Ricardo Toussaint gets the loose ball and engineers a move to the bucket. Good start. Warriors also effective in transition. Clapham asleep. Toussaint eyes wide open. His contribution 12, the same as Corey McDonald. Bulls need to get going. Raheem Gibbons says have some sugar. Game high 21 points. But it's a matchup the Bulls would want to forget. Stop and pop drains it. That's Justin Maloney, 13 points. One of 5 players in double figures. Maloney with the numbers in the assist column as well. Jamal Headley cashing in. How many times must we mention Maloney doing it the old-fashioned way, a boss in the paint, worth a second look. Nicely done. The Bulls down 22-46 at the break. Cody Leacock with 10 points, but they would eventually lose to the Warriors in emphatic fashion, 80-65. Damian Best, CBC Sports.
Thanks, Damian. Junior rider Joshua Kelly walked away with the lion's share of awards when local cyclists gathered for the Barbados Cycling Union's 2014 and 2015 award ceremony at the Harcourt Lewis Auditorium. Kelly won the Most Outstanding Road Rider and Cyclist of the Year awards for 2014 and 2015, while also capturing an award for record-breaking performances in 2014. Other important awardees were Ronaldo Harding of Fusion, Ainsley Alls, who won the Outstanding Officials Awards in 2014 and 2015, Fusion, the Club of the Year in 2014, and Heatwave Cycling Club, the 2015 Club of the Year. President of the Caribbean Cycling Union, Trevor Bailey, told the awardees that this was their moment.
I always believe that reputation is what the world thinks of you, but character is what you are. You have pedaled hard throughout the last 2 years, 2014 and 2015, and today is your day. Today is your evening to receive what you have pedaled for. Congratulations to all of you. I must also encourage you to work harder this year, and let's make 2016 even brighter and prosperous year of cycling in Barbados. Not just to shine locally, but to shine regionally and internationally.
Bailey also encouraged them to be brave at all times.
Racing starts with a dream, and your dreams can transform into a goal. It's very important to have team. It's very important to have your managers, mechanics, and your coach to believe in you. But my friends, cyclists, it's more important to believe in yourself.
That's it for sports. Sophie will be back with the business.
Extreme Crazy 8 has joined the family with